Thank you for calling Penny, PA's health insurance marketplace. How can I help you?
I need help paying my health insurance premiums.
You came to the right place. Penny gets you the lowest costs on high quality plans.
Enroll now at penny.com, paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Gonna get out, pretty baby. Gonna get out of this rocking chair.
Cross ice, and it comes back to Lucas Blows. Hey, rookie, welcome to the show, the Penguins Cup Championship show, the Penguins Cup playoff show, and the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars putting on a show.
Tell the boys and girls I just don't care.
Do you have a favorite leather couch or chair that's damaged? Has your car, boat, or RV's interior seen better days? Maybe your business's furniture or your private aircraft's interior could use a little love. You're probably thinking replacement is going to be expensive. And what happens to the damaged piece after you throw it out? Does it just end up in a landfill? It doesn't have to. FiberNew specializes in the restoration of leather, plastic, and vinyl. To get an estimate, connect with us today.
As they say in PIHL hockey, let's do that PIHL hockey. Hello, good evening, and welcome back to the RMU Island Sports Center here in Neville Township inside the Clearview Arena. I am Matt Popchock, and this is PIHL Hockey Night Live. The push for the 2025 Penguins Cup playoffs continues here on TenbandTV, presented by FiberNew. We've already seen one division title crowned tonight in Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League Class A. Will we see another? The Moon Tigers at home take on the Butler Golden Tornado, with the Tigers needing just 1 point to wrap up the Class A Blue Division Championship. The Tigers, under former player turned head coach Kobe Heurig, once again a coach of this year's Group 2 All-Star team, come into this game with an overall record of 16-2-0-1. Good for 49 points, good for second place in the Blue Division behind current frontrunner Mars. Mars has wrapped up their season, so Moon just needs 1 point to take the 1A Blue title. A regulation loss by the Tigers in this one would relegate them to the number 2 seed in the Blue Division, which would mean playing around one game against either Meadville or Blackhawk, the number 7 team out of the Gold Division. Moon coming in with victories in 5 straight and points in 7 straight league games. Clayton Foster scoring both goals for the Tigers in their tight 2-1 victory at North Catholic at the Lemieux Complex in their last game back on February the 6th. That was the 3rd time, by the way, the Tigers have allowed just 1 goal in their last 5 games overall. They're settling into a groove defensively. They're settling into a groove offensively because they've got their whole team back healthy. They have a clean bill of health, literally for the first time all season. Foster, number 68, and White, the sophomore forward, warming up off to our right with 18 goals on the season. Had the game winner in the last meeting between these clubs, a wild 6-4 Moon victory at Frozen Pond. back on November the 11th, a game in which Butler led 3-2 early in the third period. Moon scored 4 times in the third to nail down the come-from-behind victory in Valencia. It's been a rebuild for the Butler Golden Tornado, led by second-year head coach Norm Riffner, who's very familiar with this building because he has concurrently coached RMU's Division III men's club team the last 4 years as their head coach, assisted by his Butler assistant coach, Ray Bosson. And Riffner and the Golden Tornado eliminated from the playoff race this season. The third straight year Butler has missed the playoffs. Their last playoff victory of any kind came 10 years ago when they were, for the first time in program history, a Penguins Cup finalist playing out of Class 3A. Still a lot of star power on this Butler team, led by team captain and PIHL All-Star Braden Hardsock. The senior, 14 goals, 37 points in 19 games this season. He was held to just 1 point in the last meeting between these clubs. Number 59 in dark blue warming up in the mix off to our left. Hardsock, 5th in Class A in the assist column, top 10 in points. And he's got 10 points, including 5 goals for the Golden Tornado in his last 4 PIHL games. Kobe Yorig with an interesting move in goal tonight. He is not going with his all-star junior Tyler Ziegler, but with his brand new sophomore, a newcomer to the varsity squad this year, Carson Relia. And what an interesting story he's been. His sisters, Maddie and Lillian, have already made names for themselves as members of the PIHL's girls division in the springtime. Carson, in his first 2 varsity starts this season, earned back-to-back shutouts for the Moon Tigers. And Relia comes in with a 133 goals against and 949 save percentage in 3 appearances, all 3 of them victories for the Tigers. And he too is very familiar with this building, having played for the Arctic Foxes travel hockey program, which makes its home here on the island. Norm Riffner with some goaltending depth to work with. He'll go with either the senior Caden Varel, who's played about 300 minutes for Butler and made 7 appearances for the varsity club this season. He's got beneath him sophomore Corbin Holt, who made a season-high 37 saves the last time these teams faced each other, but has not won a game since October 21st. The Mars Planets, not long ago, won a wild game from the Avonworth Antelopes in which the Planets won in a shootout despite blowing a 4-0 lead in regulation. Avonworth rallied for a goal with 4 seconds left to tie that game and deny Mars all 3 points. And that has opened the door for the Tigers to potentially wrap up the division title here on home ice tonight. Again, Moon just needing 1 point to finish with 50 points. And they would win the tiebreaker under that circumstance because Moon won the only regular season meeting with Mars earlier this year. The Tigers, as you may recall, also upset the Planets in the preliminary round of last year's Penguins Cup playoffs at the Lemieux Complex. In Colonial Country, it is not a proper sporting event without the dulcet tones of legendary groundskeeper, superfan, and born-again Christian of note, John Tucci. John's working double duty tonight, performing his second anthem, and this USA Hockey officiating crew working double duty as well. Benkin and Gawarek, once again, the officiating duo for our nightcap here on the island. And it'll be Caden Vorel, the senior, in goal for Butler. As previously mentioned, Carson Relia, the sophomore and varsity newcomer, in the cage for the Tigers. David Gallup on the opening faceoff for Moon, which is controlled by Butler, and the Golden Tornado move the puck from left to right on your TV, computer, or mobile device to begin. And on the game's first shot, Anthony Trombat, the PIHL All-Star, nuzzles that nylon to make it 1-0 for the visitors. Trombat's 15th of the season to take the team lead just like that from team captain Braden Hardsock. Trombat came right down University Boulevard and whipped it past Relia. And the Tigers are in a quick hole. Logan Reiki defensively, pressured by Trombat and company. Zach Sandarski on the forecheck also for Butler. Icing on Moon, 27 seconds in. Butler, despite dropping 4 of its last 5, 17 goals scored in that span. Make it 18. Now some light bulbs starting to go off for the Golden Tornado offensively, perhaps as they get ready for next season. Eckert, outlet pass a little too far for Jordan Reiki. Reiki back on side for Moon, under pressure from Jordan Simon, the freshman defenseman. Simon, part of the JV captaincy for Butler this season when not playing varsity. Up it comes now to Aiden DeVore. DeVore, another member of that JV leadership group, a sophomore at Butler this year with 6 points in 16 varsity games. Clay Foster breezing over the attacking line. Foster in the corner. Foster thought about going to Max Haig at right point, instead comes near side to team captain Josh Corin on defense for Kobe Urig. Butler regains possession, and the Golden Tornado are caught in the middle of a line change as Mason Heichel tried to play that puck up ahead. Ethan Geibel to Parker on the off wing. Willie Parker dispossessed. Corin comes up to center, and Moon is over the line, 3 men strong. Corin right down the middle. Corin off balance, couldn't shoot it cleanly, but gets it back for the Tigers. Drops it to Max Haig. Haig toward goal, save made. It's still loose. Butler clears it. Trombat, the goal scorer, up to center. Corin cross ice for Haig. Haig plays it back inside Butler ice. Hard hit on Mason Huey, the all-star defenseman, by Quinn Tyler. Again, the first time all season that Moon has had every available player healthy. So Kobe Urig doing some shuffling of lines in manners that he normally would not here for this last regular season game as Relia makes his first save. Both teams putting fresh troops out there before this face-off. Around the boards it comes to Foster. Lead pass to Reiki. Reiki for Brody Eckert. Eckert surrounded by dark blue jerseys behind the net for Reiki. Reiki knocked hard off the puck by Seamus Griffith, the junior. Behind the net it comes. Riki from an angle. Toward goal, it's propelled. Vorel the save. Caden Vorel, 392 goals against, 817 save percentage, and 7 official appearances for Butler varsity this year. Turnaround try by LJ DeFilippo was off a stick. Hartsock deflects it back to center. Logan Riki with a dump in for Moon. Simon defensively for Butler. Near side for Hensler. Lead pass to Zandarski. Zandarski over the attacking line. Chased by Tanner Dessel. Dessel centering pass broken up by Logan Riki. Riki unable to clear. Riki under pressure from Hardsock, plays it near corner. Quinn Tyler around the boards. Correction, Max Gergely paired out here defensively with Logan Riki early in a 1-0 game, first period. Anthony Trombat, the junior, scoring for Butler on their first shot just 10 seconds in. Trombat out here for Norm Riffner as the Tigers change on the fly. And here comes Trombat up the right wing. Relia watches it go by to the far corner for Heichel. Landon Watson, Moon's leading goal scorer with 23 tallies this year. Surveying the play defensively. Watson collecting his third and most recent hat trick in the last meeting between these clubs. Also had 1 assist in that contest. Hartman unable to take that pass down low from Gallup to the point for Haig. Max Haig to Watson. Landon Watson from the high slot. On goal, save made. It's still loose. At the side of the net, Hartman fires off Vorel. Centering pass. Hartman unable to take it. Tigers have to reset. DeVore from inside his own line, off of Hartman. Gallup trying to keep it in the zone for Moon, and he does. Huey from his own corner, off the glove of the other 77, Max Haig. To the corner for Hartman. Hartman out in front, it's loose. Golden Tornado have it, and Adam Dugan, the freshman, pushes it to the far boards. Tigers keep the Golden Tornado bottled up from the side of the net. They find metal but not mesh. Gallup unable to convert. Corin with a dump in. Both teams changing behind the play. Butler, no recourse but to ice this puck with 6 minutes gone by in period 1. And we're going to get matching penalties here against Hartman and Parker. Now Butler will take that trade-off. Hartman, 13 goals, 23 points on the season. Had points in 6 straight prior to that game a couple weeks ago at North Catholic. A 2025 PIHL All-Star selection. Kobe Urick getting the explanation from this USA Hockey crew. And so we remain 5 aside with a face-off coming to Relia's right. Tigers back to center. Lead pass to Max DiPietro. Max DiPietro wide of goal. Ryan Muldowney from an angle, unable to get it toward goal. Hardsock. Lead pass too far for Zandarski. Peyton Whartonby, the sophomore, on defensively here for the Tigers. Up the boards, not quite out. Muldowney settles it down with a glove. Quinn Tyler trying to get it back to center and does. Tyler gains the red line, dumps it in. DePietro, the freshman, giving chase for Moon. Hartsock up to Trombat. Trombat on the off wing, wide of goal. Corin leading it for Tyler. Tyler down the middle. Tyler bumped off that puck neatly by Griffith. Trombat gets to clear. Griffith at center for Butler. Over the attacking line, threw it behind Hartsock. Logan Reiki ties him up defensively. Tigers get it through center. And a penalty coming up on Butler. Carson Relia did not have time to come off for the extra skater because the Golden Tornado touched that puck, and it is Griffith. Under 10 to go in period one, and the Tigers, for the first time tonight, are going to the Penny Power Play. Penny is Pennsylvania's official healthcare marketplace. Visit Penny, PENNIE.com today to see if you qualify for enrollment. Follow them on social media at PennyPA. Moon coming in, ranking 7th on the power play at 32.1%. Butler, middle of the pack on the penalty kill, more or less, 77.6%, tied for 14th in the 25-team single-A circuit. Watson with a keep in. Eckert near corner. Back up top to Landon Watson. Cross ice for Max Haig. Haig thought about taking the snapshot, but then had second thoughts. To Corin in the corner. Josh Corin down low to Tyler. Tyler, side of the net. Eckert couldn't ram it home. Tigers keep it inside the line. Watson, right side for Haig. Haig to the corner for Tyler. Tyler to Eckert. Eckert taking his time. Slips it to Watson. Watson down the middle. Toward goal. Save is made. Oh, Vorel didn't know where that puck was. It was between the pads. And he froze it long enough for a faceoff. Hartman and Parker going to their respective benches. At least Parker is, as their coincidental penalties have expired. Hartman's going to come out here for this face-off for the Moon power play. A minute 14 left on the minor. To Griffith, roughing after the whistle, the official indication. Foster to 1 foot. That save made by Vorel. Gallup has the rebound for Moon. Cross ice for Foster. Foster toward goal, looking for a tip-in, couldn't get one. Midway through the power play, midway through the period. Moon looking for an equalizer. Reiki from distance, near side for Jordan Reiki. Gallup in the corner for Jordan Reiki. Up top to brother Logan. Logan on 1 foot. Score! Logan Reiki on the Penny power play makes it a 1-1 game. And why don't you make yourself a dang quesadilla? Reiki's second of the season. His 5th point on special teams. And Moon ties it up with 8:17 to go in period one. He had the look, he had the screen, and Logan officially from brother Jordan goes bar down to make it a tie game. Jordan Reiki unable to get around Seamus Griffith, fresh out of the sin bin. Up ahead for Hartsock, steered aside by Relia. A near turnover there as Relia was bracing himself to make that save on Trombat. Trombat's goal officially reading Trombat from Zandarski and Griffith, by the way. Griffith now with 6 points in his last 5 games, tonight included. Moon 1, Butler 1. Period 1 here on the island. Tigers, with a win in any fashion, can wrap up the Class 1A Blue Division title. Clayton Foster trying to dangle around a couple of defense. Lost the puck. Hartsock waits for it at center. Flips it on Relia, and Relia will keep it frozen. Jordan Reekie back in the lineup for the first time for Moon since December 23rd, right before the holiday break. Had a goal in the last meeting between these clubs. Has a power play assist in this one. Tigers come over the line. The top unit back out there for Moon. Watson turning around. Trying to slip it to Corin. Instead, he'll take it himself. Watson dangling. Watson firing. Watson just missing. Corin at left point keeps it in. Gallup trying to get around Dugan. Butler forces it through center. Whartonby retreating. Under pressure from Geibel. Near side Hartman. Up it comes to Gallup. That pass too strong. Dugan back to center for the Golden Tornado. DeVore regaining possession for the visitors. A misplay there. It's turned over to the Tigers. Watson from the slot. Oh, what a save there by Vorel. And he hangs on. A turnover to Moon's top goal scorer in a dangerous spot, but unable to beat the Butler senior. DeFilippo against Trombat for the faceoff, and this one belongs to Trombat. DeFilippo goes right to work in the corner. Luke Bonady on here for the Tigers. Bonady had a big goal in that playoff upset of current division leader Mars last year. Loose puck in the blue paint. That just barely stayed out long enough for Mason Huey to locate it and clear it. Chance now for Zandarski for Butler. He's stick checked neatly by Gurgley. Moon sends it into Butler ice. Parker lost an edge as Reekie, Logan Reekie that is, plays it inside his own zone. Two-line pass, a little too heavy for DeSalle. No icing, officials say. Reekie from the left side off a Butler skate. Simon defensively. Far corner for Griffith. 2-on-2 for Butler. Zandarski leading the charge. Zandarski stood up again by Gurgley. DeSalle plays it near side for the Tigers. Moon changing on the fly. Zandarski unable to take the lead pass. Under 5 to go in the first period of a 1-1 game. Lead pass to Quinn Tyler. Tyler winds and fires wide. Muldowney couldn't keep the rebound in. Haig, quick out to DiPietro. DiPietro to the corner. Griffith turned it over. Out in front, DiPietro toward goal. Trying to recover on the backhand, but couldn't. Geibel going down in his own zone. Moon back across the attacking line. Josh Corin behind the net. Looking to go to Tyler. Tyler too well covered. DeVore from behind his own cage. Couldn't get it beyond Max Haig. Haig tracing the right wing circle from an angle. It's deflected just wide. Muldowney unable to get the puck luck. Muldowney from his backhand off a couple of Butler bodies. Good forecheck here by the Tigers as this period is worn on. Trying to get a little something more for their efforts with time ticking away in the opening frame. Corin from center as DeVore was knocked down by DiPietro. Lead pass too heavy for Tyler. No icing. They say Tyler touched it. Griffith plays it beyond Tyler. Butler has to reset the play now. Griffith floating it up to center. DeVore retreating as Butler regroups late in the period. Hardsock from his own zone. Threw it to the wrong shoulder of Hensler. Logan Reekie oncoming. Stood up by Griffith. Huey defensively around the boards for Hardsock. This puck trickles up ahead to Zandarski, who's met immediately by Gurgly. And Reekie has it now for the Tigers. Butler has a man trapped. Reekie over the attacking line, slips it to Eckert. Eckert forcing the save from Vorel. Foster from the corner. Clayton Foster forced outside the zone. Hensler inside Moon territory. He's dispossessed. Eckert up ahead of Foster, 1 against 2. Foster skating wide, fires off Vorel, plays it out in front, right to Caden Vorel, and Vorel will hang on. Foster, I think, was trying to catch Vorel, trying to do too much there and pinball it off him, but credit Vorel, the Butler senior, for keeping that puck in front of him. Top line back out here for Moon in a tie game, late first period against the line that produced the game's first goal for Butler. And Trombat wins the faceoff for the Golden Tornado. Gallup on the attack for Moon. Gallup from distance, fan on the shot. Golden Tornado clear it. It's swiped up ahead to Hardsock. Hardsock over the attacking line as a trailer in Trombat. Trombat to the goal, high and wide, and into the protective netting behind Carson Relia. Officials saying, in fact, this faceoff is going to come outside the Moon zone. Norm Riffner calling his freshman Dugan back to the Butler bench, making a late change before this draw. Butler wins another faceoff. Griffith right in on Relia. He had to be ready with that left paw, and he was, fortunately for the Tigers' sake. So we'll do it again, this time inside Moon ice. Hardsock off the draw, tries to dribble it toward goal. Trombat denied by Relia. Trombat wins that puck battle. To the left point for Simon. Near side, Hartman on the counterattack. Hartman stood up by Griffith. Hartman hit up high by Hardsock. Here comes Griffith back for Butler, 2-on-2. Geibel, his attempt sticked aside by Carson Relia from 40 feet away. Haig up the right wing boards. Played up to center for Griffith. Gallup in the corner. Centering pass cut out easily by Seamus Griffith. Gallup gets it back. Draw pass for Corrin. Corrin on the doorstep. Deflected high and wide by Watson. Cross ice pass. It bounces in front. Corrin trying to tiptoe through the tulips and tip that one in behind Caden Vorel, but it was not to be. Stoppage in play with 45 ticks to talk here in period 1. Both teams changing lines. Tyler wins the faceoff for Moon. DiPietro for Logan Reekie. Reekie the save, rebound. Oh, what a save there by Vorel on Quinn Tyler as it comes back to the right point. You got to be kidding me on that one for the Butler senior. Zandarski inside the Moon line. He has a trailer, and the trailer puts that shot just wide. It's loose. Zandarski couldn't hit the exposed net, and the exposed net becomes maladjusted. Utter chaos in the final minute of first period play here on the island. Butler continues to dominate on faceoffs as this puck comes near side. 10 seconds left. Muldowney and the Tigers trying to break the trap here and then get it back to center. Tyler, with 2 seconds left, has to hurry and shoot it. He does. It's wide of goal, and that'll do it for period one. Moon playing for the division crown. Butler playing for pride, and it's been a good one to start. Tigers 1, Golden Tornado 1. I'm Matt Popchock, and you're watching PIHL Hockey Night Live. The push for the 2025 Penguins Cup playoffs continues on TenbandTV, presented by FiberNew.
Thank you for calling Penny, PA's health insurance marketplace. How can I help you?
I need help paying my health insurance premiums.
You came to the right place. Penny gets you the lowest costs on high-quality plans.
Enroll now at penny.com, paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Do you have a favorite leather couch or chair that's damaged? Has your car, boat, or RV's interior seen better days? Maybe your business's furniture or your private aircraft's interior could use a little love. You're probably thinking replacement is going to be expensive. And what happens to the damaged piece after you throw it out? Does it just end up in a landfill? It doesn't have to. FiberNew specializes in the restoration of leather, plastic, and vinyl. To get an estimate, connect with us today.
First period shots on goal here from the RMU Island Sports Center inside the Clearview Arena. Moon Tigers 14, Butler Golden Tornadoes 6. These Class A Blue Division combatants tied at 1 as period 2 is a go. The Tigers grew into that first period nicely and had a lot of O-zone time, but Caden Vorel weathered a storm to keep this game tied for the visitors. Butler with just 4 wins on the regular season. They are not a part of the playoff race in 2024-2025, but those are usually the most dangerous opponents, the ones that literally have nothing to lose. A lot at stake for the Tigers tonight. They need 1 point and 1 point only to wrap up the divisional title in Class A Blue from Idle Mars. That save is made. It's still loose. Now Vorel has it frozen long enough for the faceoff. Butler scoring on the game's first shot just 10 seconds in. Anthony Trombat. Moon answering midway through the period on the penny power play, courtesy of Logan Reekie, from brother Jordan. Golden Tornado win another face-off. That's been their strong point in this game. Eckert inside the Butler line. Jordan Reekie under pressure for Eckert. Eckert to the goal, makes his move, can't slip it behind Vorel. It's still loose, and finally Vorel will cover at the near post. Eckert looked like he had him at his mercy, but just ran out of shooting space. Vorel had it all covered. Simon around the boards. Reekie in there for Moon for the puck battle. It comes free to one of the Tigers, and it's put off a Butler body off the stick of Eckert. Jordan Reekie unable to reel it in. Here come the Golden Tornado, 3 men strong. Centering pass, Hardsock on goal. Correction, DeVore on goal. That save is made by Carson Relia. Lead pass now to Gallup. Gallup over the attacking line as Jordan Reekie cutting down the middle. The save is made by Vorel, and there is no rebound. Kobe Jorg putting his third line out here in his second year as Moon head varsity coach. Second year in a row, Jorg was given the honor of coaching in the All-Star event here in this very venue at the end of last month. Quinn Tyler, turnaround shot. Vorel gets a piece of that. DeFilippo out in front, gave it right away to Hardsock. Trombat on the counterattack for Butler. Backpedaling is Logan Reekie. Centering pass for Hardsock. Good poke check there by Gurgley. Gurgley with the errant outlet pass intended for Muldowney. Up it comes now to Hardsock one more time. Hardsock from the right circle. Down low it comes. Gathered in at the point by the Golden Tornado. It's deflected on Relia, and he hangs on. He had Parker and Trombat right up in his grill, looking for a rebound. But the sophomore hangs on for an own zone faceoff. Trombat with a steal for Butler. Out in front it comes. Good stick there by Haig. And Moon will take their chances with the icing call. Another clean face-off win for Butler. Hardsock to the circle. Drop pass to Huey. Huey to the corner. Hardsock giving chase behind the net. Up it comes to Hartman. And now it's outside the zone. Played to Dugan. Watson for Foster. Foster slips it to Watson. Watson! Oh, what a save by Vorel! Landon Watson will get nothing and like it, and somehow, with 14 until the ice cut, it remains a tie game. And Vorel with some equipment issues, perhaps as a result of going full extension to deny that one-timer. Moon throwing its top line out there and throwing everything it has at the Butler senior, trying to untie this tied game. Watson, near side for Haig. Haig for Foster. Settled down by Hartman. Hartman on goal, save made, rebound still loose and swept out of there just in the nick of time. Simon getting a stick on that for Butler. Otherwise, the Tigers have an easy tap in. Foster from his own corner. Out in front it comes. Or does it? No, it comes right back to Foster. That centering pass never made it. And now Foster and the Tigers have to tag up. Foster doing it all himself on this shift for Moon. Finally dispossessed by Hensler. Corin, too strong for Hartman. Butler resets defensively. Tigers make a line change. Butler also changing on the trot. Home run pass to Corin. Corin makes his move. Has a man cutting down the middle. That's Gallup. He was too well covered. Puck still available. The Tigers have it. Play to the opposite corner for Gallup. Gallup. Down low to Quinn Tyler. Tyler for Eckert. Eckert slips it again to Tyler. Tyler up top to Eckert. Eckert just beyond the reach of Parker. Whartonby keeps it on side. Off balance shot by Gallup, denied by Vorel. Save again by Vorel from the corner. Eckert trying to find the net from a bad angle, but Vorel has other ideas. Now the Tigers just trying to keep chopping wood here in a 1-1 game, 5 minutes into period 2. Caden Vorel, the Butler senior, holding down the fort in net for the Golden Tornado. Centering pass for Eckert. Eckert trying to drive the cage. He couldn't. Turnaround shot by Tyler. Vorel the save. No rebound. Tigers propel this puck toward goal. This time it's Logan Reekie looking for his second. This time at even strength. Vorel ready with a glove. Butler plays it back to center. Reekie getting back into position as Hardsock settles down the bouncing puck. Has a man going to the net. It's sent toward Aurelia. Aurelia doesn't know where that puck is. Logan Reekie has it. Reekie building speed up the left wing. Reekie lost control of that puck behind the net. Keeping it in at left point is Gallup. Tyler with a turnaround play to get it down low to Eckert. Eckert met by Huey in the corner, and it's turned over to the Golden Tornado. Hardsock under pressure, gets it back to center. Taken there by DiPietro. Reekie to the visitors' bench, where Gallup is met by DeVore. Gallup takes away the outlet pass, and here comes David Gallup through the defense. Gallup unable to shoot it cleanly. Oh, Parker did just enough to knock Gallup off balance. Otherwise, he would have had a clean look at goal. Max Haig from behind his own net. Griffith keeps it in at left point briefly for Butler before Haig relocates it. Reekie towards center. Muldowney had no idea where that pass was coming from. Butler plays it deep. Tigers chip it back to center. Simon ready and waiting for the Golden Tornado. Muldowney couldn't chip it around Simon. Bonity runs into the Butler blue liner. Lead pass to Bonity. Bonity hit by Griffith. Puck to the corner. Simon the first one on it. Kept in by Haig. Haig to the corner. Bonity unable to take the pass. Muldowney trying to reverse that puck. Butler plays it back to center. Max Haig retreating. Josh Corrin, the Moon captain. 20 points in 18 games. Had a point the last time these teams met. And a penalty coming up on the Tigers with 9 to go to the ice cut. Interference to call. And so the Golden Tornado are about to go on the penny power play for the first time. And are we getting additional minutes here for team captain Josh Corrin? I saw an indication for unsportsmanlike conduct. Indeed, it's 2 for interference, 2 for unsportsmanlike conduct. Corrin must have mouthed off after the whistle. So it's an extended penny power play for the Golden Tornado in a 1-1 game. Hockey is the ultimate long-haul sport. Wear and tear are inevitable over the long haul, especially when it comes to wear and tear on your home or office furniture. FiberNew is a mobile service that specializes in the repair, restoration, and renewal of leather, plastic, vinyl, fabric, and upholstery. If you want to make like a goalie and flash that leather with pride, visit FiberNew, FIBRenew.com to find a location near you, or call 888-597-2951 to get a free estimate today. Chance for the Tigers, possibly shorthanded. Here's Hartman reeling it in. Hartman to his forehand, trying to hook up with Foster. The pass was not clean. Foster, in any event, taking more time off the penalty clock for the Tigers. as we approach the midpoint of this period and game. Moon 1, Butler 1. Golden Tornado on a double power play with Moon captain Josh Corrin in the box. Butler captain Braden Hardsock unable to get that puck on goal. Tigers get another clear. And a misplay there by Vorel with Foster bearing down on him. Griffith leaves it for Trombat behind his own net. Tigers haven't been shy about pressing shorthanded. And a good play there by Riki in front of the visitors' bench to get this puck back into Butler ice. A minute gone by off the penalty clock for Moon. Hartman will play it back to Logan Riki. Riki will take his time and send it the length of the ice. Just meat and potatoes hockey here by the Moon penalty kill. Tigers third ranked on the PK in Class 1A at 88% even. Relia makes that save on Zandarski. Butler eighth on the power play at 25.9% out of 25 teams in 1A. Good keep by Trombat. Logan Riki with it one more time, and he sends it up and out beyond Simon. Watson with a near takeaway. Now he has this puck for Moon. Watson reversing it for Eckert, and Eckert's going to be able to rag it a little bit more. Watson behind the net. And Watson's just going to play it near corner, midway through this extended Butler power play. The Tigers trying to put on a penalty-killing clinic here in a tie game. DeVore finally able to break it out for Butler. He comes across the line. DeVore on goal. Relia hangs on and will face it off to his right. Golden Tornado win the faceoff, and they work it up top to Simon. Simon cross ice to Griffith. Griffith out in front. That centering pass is broken up by Tyler. A minute 30 to go in the Butler power play. Haig with a steal, and he gets it up to center. Simon and Griffith paired out here for this Butler power play. Jordan Riki offering resistance. Griffith over the line. Griffith steps around the defenseman and puts it off Relia and off the protective netting out of play. Sawyer Barron, the senior, getting in the way of that shot, and Kobe Urig wants some fresh penalty killers out there for this face-off. 1:14 left in the second penalty on Josh Corrin. To the point it comes for Huey. Centering pass for Trombat. Hardsock on the half wall. Down low to Trombat. Up to Huey. Huey near side for Hardsock. Hardsock toward goal. That might have caught a piece of the pipe. It definitely caught Relia's equipment before it went out of play. Exactly 6 minutes till the ice cut here. Butler and Moon in Class A Blue Division play tied at 1. Tigers need just one more point in this, their regular season finale, to clinch the divisional title of Class A Blue. This year, the division winner gets a first-round bye, and there is only one first-round bye in either division this season. Earlier tonight, we saw the Chartiers Valley Colts wrap up their first-round bye and their division, Class A Gold. Colts are division champs for the second season in a row. A misplay there off Trombat's stick with 20 to go in the power play. One last chance for the Golden Tornado. Lead pass to Griffith. Griffith with a dump in. Hardsock giving chase. Watched by Gurgley. Trombat from the boards. Hardsock from the corner. Out in front. That centering pass broken up. Good read by Logan Riki. Back to center it'll come. Dugan, the freshman, up ahead to Hardsock. Hardsock hit immediately by Foster. And the Tigers have done it. A double penalty kill by Moon with 5 minutes till the ice cut. And we remain tied here on the island. Watson to Foster. Foster from an angle, the save made by Vorel, and he'll cover it. Eckert off the draw. That was deflected by Zandarski. Max Haig giving chase. Zandarski trying to catch him up, and Haig, just in the nick of time, got that puck to the corner. Eckert lost an edge. The slushy ice late in the period becoming a factor for both teams, perhaps. Delayed offside, negated by Mason Huey. Haig unable to get around Hensler. Lead pass to Watson. Watson on his backhand. Watson toward goal, just wide. Haig has it one more time for the Tigers. Lead pass to Eckert. Eckert tracing the left circle out in front, deflected just wide by Gallup. He had a yawning net, but couldn't hit it. Moon with so many quality chances in this period and in this game for that matter, but still on even terms with the Golden Tornado as both teams close out their seasons here tonight. Simon met behind the net by Jordan Reekie. Bonity hit as he played that puck near side for DiPietro. DiPietro to Gurgley at right point. Off the raised stick of Simon. Griffith up to DeVore. Kept in by the Tigers. DiPietro late in the second period. Unable to get around Simon. Hardsock banks it back to center. Simon from center red dumps it in. Logan Reekie anticipating. Up the boards for Bonity. Bonity turning it over briefly. Good recovery there by Gurgley. Hardsock to Trombat at center. Griffith over the attacking line, wide of goal. Jordan Reekie up to DiPietro. DiPietro 1-on-2. DiPietro pulls up, looks for company. Has Reekie down the middle. Jordan Reekie is denied by Vorel, and Vorel leaves his crease to cover this loose puck. Bonity was trying to play it out in front, and now he gets involved with the Butler netminder. The mental chess match continues. A pregnant pause before this face-off in Butler territory. Tigers control it to the point for Corin. DeSalle unable to control that puck in the corner. Golden Tornado get it back to the Moon Blue line. Corin and Haig, the defensive pairing out here, as the Tigers play it off the Butler glass. Dugan behind his own net. Muldowney trying to get positioning on Zandarski, but Zandarski has this puck for Butler. Zandarski down the middle. Glove save Relia, and he will play it conservatively with 2:12 till the ice cut. Corin from the corner. Golden Tornado have it, but not for long. Tigers are able to play it back to center before they're forced to regroup. Max Haig surveying the play, outletting for Corin. One-touch pass, a little too heavy for DeSalle. Huey from his own corner around the boards Turned it over to Muldowney. It's loose in front. Zandarski right there. Johnny on the spot for Butler. The visitors will ice it with 1:40 left. Huey controls the faceoff for Butler. Trombat through center. Watched by Logan Reekie. Draw pass for Trombat. Trombat on the doorstep. Relia with a save. Well, one of the best chances Butler has had in seemingly some time. Relia forces the face-off. The Tigers win the face-off. Eckert trying to play it back to center. Quinn Tyler with it for the Tigers. Tyler skating wide. Tyler off of Vorel and out of play. The senior cutting down the angle to force a face-off at the other end this time. Moon wins it cleanly from the point. Reekie just wide of goal. Reekie with a first period power play goal, the only goal in this game thus far for the Tigers. As we enter the final minute of period 2. Logan Reekie up to Eckert. Tyler at center, chips it around Huey. Unfortunate bounce there for Moon as they have to go back on side, get back on side, I should say. Butler starts to break out with 40 to go in the period. That breakout is interrupted. Gallup up to Foster. Foster on his horse has this puck. Clayton Foster to the goal. Score! Clayton Foster is HOTTOGO, and the Moon Tigers go up 2-1 with 32 ticks to talk in period 2. Well, you wondered if Foster would have enough of a gear to reel in that puck and get enough positioning on his defender, and he kept it on his stick and slipped it in behind Vorel, who has done literally everything he possibly could to keep this game tied. Clayton Foster, the sophomore winger, with goal number 19 on the campaign. He had the game winner in the last meeting. Could history repeat here on the island? 5 seconds left in the period. Foster with it one more time to the corner. 2 seconds left. The buzzer will sound, and we will cut the ice inside the Clearview Arena at the RMU Island Sports Center. Late period goals, they can loom large. We'll see if this one does for the Moon Tigers, who go into the locker room with a 2-1 lead over the Butler Golden Tornado. Tigers 1 period away from the divisional title in Class A Blue. I'm Matt Popchock, and you're watching PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV. The push for the 2025 Penguins Cup playoffs continues, presented by the Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Thank you for calling Penny, PA's health insurance marketplace. How can I help you?
I need help paying my health insurance premiums.
You came to the right place. Penny gets you the lowest costs on high-quality plans.
Enroll now at penny.com, paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Gonna get out, pretty baby. Gonna get out of this rocking chair.
Cross ice, and it comes back to Lucas Blows. Hey, rookie, welcome to the show, the Penguins Cup Championship Show, the Penguins Cup Playoff Show, and the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars putting on a show.
Tell the boys and girls I just don't care.
Tornado, move the puck from left to right on your TV, computer, or mobile device to begin. And on the game's first shot, Anthony Trombat, the PIHL All-Star. Balance, couldn't shoot it cleanly, but gets it back for the Tigers. Drops it to Max Haig. Haig toward goal, save made. It's still loose. Butler clears it. Watson. Watson down the middle, toward goal. Save is made. Oh, Vorel didn't know where that puck was. It was between the pads. And he froze it long enough for a face-off. Up top to brother Logan. Logan on 1 foot. Score! Logan Reekie on the penny power play. Turning around. Trying to slip it to Corin. Instead, he'll take it himself. Watson dangling. Watson firing. Watson just missing. Vor regaining possession for the visitors. A misplay there. It's turned over to the Tigers. Watson from the slot. Oh, what a save there by Vorel. And he hangs on. Gallup in the corner. Centering pass. Cut out easily by Seamus Griffith. Gallup gets it back. Draw pass for Corin. Corin on the doorstep. Deflected high and wide by Watson. Zandarski inside the moon line. He has a trailer, and the trailer puts that shot just wide. It's loose. Zandarski couldn't hit the exposed net. And the lead pass now to Gallup. Gallup over the attacking line as Jordan Reekie cutting down the middle. The save is made by Vorel, and there is no rebound. Right circle. Down low it comes. Gathered in at the point by the Golden Tornado. It's deflected on Relia, and he hangs on. Played to Dugan. Watson for Foster. Foster slips it to Watson. Watson! Oh, what a save by Vorel! Save again by Vorel from the corner. Eckert trying to find the net from a bad angle. Teams met. And a penalty coming up on the Tigers with 9 to go to the ice cut. Interference to call. Trombat up to Huey. Huey near side for Hardsock. Hardsock toward goal. That might have caught a piece of the pipe. It definitely caught Relia's equipment. Lead pass to Eckert. Eckert tracing the left circle out in front. Deflected just wide by Gallup. He had a yawning net, but couldn't hit it. Pulls up, looks for company. Has Reekie down the middle. Jordan Reekie is denied by Vorel, and Vorel leaves his crease to cover this loose puck. Bat through center. Watched by Logan Reekie. Draw pass for Trombat. Trombat on the doorstep. Relia with a save. Gallup up to Foster. Foster on his horse has this puck. Clayton Foster to the goal. Score!
Thank you for calling Penny, PA's health insurance marketplace. How can I help you?
I need help paying my health insurance premiums.
You came to the right place. Penny gets you the lowest costs on high-quality plans.
Enroll now at penny.com, paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Do you have a favorite leather couch or chair that's damaged? Has your car, boat, or RV's interior seen better days? Maybe your business's furniture or your private aircraft's interior could use a little love. You're probably thinking replacement is going to be expensive. And what happens to the damaged piece after you throw it out? Does it just end up in a landfill? It doesn't have to. FiberNew specializes in the restoration of leather, plastic, and vinyl. To get an estimate, connect with us today.
Gonna get a pretty baby. Gonna get out of this rocking chair.
Cross ice, and it comes back to Lucas Bloss. Hey, rookie, welcome to the show, the Penguins Cup Championship Show, the Penguins Cup Playoff Show, and the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars putting on a show.
Tell the boys and girls I just don't care.
Look at him, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, climbing his way through the corporate rat race. We've all been there, focused on that next raise, promotion, chocolate. Keeping an eye on your health can be exhausting. Weight Loss Direct is a personalized wellness and weight loss program. We utilize an AI algorithm to determine your specific foods and match you with a real-life coach and an easy-to-follow meal plan so you could stay on track to success and health. Check out weightlossdirect.com to learn more.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delight, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Thank you for calling Penny, PA's official health insurance marketplace. How can I help?
Would preventative care and screenings be an option?
You came to the right place. Penny gets you the lowest cost on high-quality plans.
Enroll now at penny.com, paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
What a wonderful day!
Welcome to Temple Strength and Sport Performance, where we empower you to reach new heights in strength, speed, and athletic performance. Temple is here to support you every step of the way. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned athlete, join him in Jefferson Hills, Pennsylvania, and discover the difference. For more information, call 412-527-1755. Start your journey with us today.
Stevenson did get a shot on goal, but it was a right pad save by Hastings. Here comes a chance and a counter and a goal! John
One shot.
And their teammate almost back clear.
And there it is.
There
it is, Bob.
The jinx. Bowser, a lacrosse type goal.
One shot.
And their teammate almost back clear.
And there it is, Bob.
The jinx. Bowser, a lacrosse type goal.
That doesn't happen.
The Mount Washington Shop and Save is a proud sponsor of the 2024-2025 season of PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV. Check out the ad on your screen during any broadcast on our PIHL channel for the latest, greatest deals on everything the Mount Washington Shop and Save has to offer. Whatever you need, yes, even eggs, store managers Jim and Michelle Kazarowski will make sure you find it at the Mount Washington Shop and Save. And special thanks to Jim and Michelle for their continued support of regional hockey coverage on TenbandTV. Wonder what eggs go for up on Mount Washington these days. 6, that's all? That's not bad. There are some fine eateries up on Mount Washington, not the least of which is Gordo's Tacos and Tequila, among others. Moon 2, Butler 1. Clayton Foster with a pretty late period goal in period 2 to put the Tigers out in front. Third period action on the freshly cut ice of the Clearview Arena inside the RMU Island Sports Center in Neville Township is underway. Tigers played in behind the Butler cage. Caden Vorel, the senior goaltender for Butler, playing his regular season finale with the rest of the Golden Tornado varsity club here tonight. What a story he's been in this one, keeping Butler within reach as Anthony Trombat, their lone goal scorer, was unable to reel in that lead pass. Hardsock trying to ricochet it up to Trombat. Instead, it'll come to Moon's captain, Josh Corrin. Corrin incurring a double minor in period 2. Moon killing off both penalties and then getting that goal with 32 seconds before the ice cut from Foster. Foster now with the goals in 5 consecutive games for Moon. The Tigers need just 1 point in this game to clinch the Blue Division title. Moon trying to finish the regular season on a 6-game winning streak. Butler trying to avoid ending their season with losses in 5 of their last 6. Foster plays it up to center. Simon is waiting. Foster has to get back on side. Gallup looking for this puck, which is protected by Hensler. Up for DeVore. DeVore plays it right off Logan Reekie. Reekie tied the game for Moon midway through period 1 with a power play goal. Just his second goal of the season. Reekie between the circles. Near side for Eckert. Eckert wide of the Butler cage. Gurgley pinching to get it down low to Gallup. Gallup trying to slip it out in front to Tyler in one motion, but the former was too well covered. Turn over to Gallup. Moon still buzzing around the Butler zone as one of the Golden Tornado is knocked down. That's Simon. Play continues. Outlet pass too far for Parker. Icing on Butler. Now, in each of Vorel's last 3 appearances, 2 of which he won, one of which was a hard luck loss at home to North Catholic, he finished with 14 saves. Last appearance, a 6-3 win over Hampton up in Valencia back on February the 3rd. He came into this third period needing just 1 more save to match his season high. A season high that was established in his varsity debut back on September 30th against Hampton at Frozen Pond. Hardsock from the slot area, down low. Trombat, playing it through the blue pane and wide. Eckert over the line for Moon. Thought about dropping it to Haig. Instead, he'll play it in behind the Butler net. Now he and Haig crisscross as Eckert runs into Zandarski. Eckert with the puck one more time between the circles. Dispossessed by Trombat. Given away to Tyler. Tyler with a clean shot on goal. Blocker save made by Vorel. Tyler the rebound. Puts it off Dugan. Tyler gets it back, and the net behind Vorel is dislodged. So we'll get a stoppage early in the third period as Eckert and Trombat go back and forth. And are they both going to be sent off here? That appears to be the case. So we'll stay 5 aside. This USA Hockey crew, Benkin and Gwarek, pulling double duty tonight and really shortening the leash on both these teams as far as post-whistle activity is concerned. Face-off in Butler territory, one of the Golden Tornado without a stick. Simon plays it defensively to the corner. Bonady there for Moon for the puck battle. Riki on goal, and Vorel takes charge. Drop pass intended for Bonady. Coming the other way is Geibel for Butler. 1 against 3. Easy play for Gurgley. Tigers get it back to center. Griffith outletting for Geibel. Relia steers it to the corner. Logan Riki for Gurgley, his defensive partner. Bonady from his own boards. Up to center, trying to find Jordan Riki. Draw pass to Logan. Logan over the attacking line, forgot the puck for a moment. Now he goes to battle with Griffith in the corner. Riki to the point for Gurgley. Gurgley toward goal, blocker save made by Vorel. And the Golden Tornado ice it with 12:38 to go. Kobe Urick trying to settle his team down here in a tight game. Again, Butler trying to spoil the party for Moon and deny the Tigers a chance at a division title. Moon needing just 1 point in this game to take it. Foster cross ice for Haig. Haig, that caught a piece of Vorel, I believe, before it came back out to Corin at left point. Corin right on goal, and Vorel makes that save. And now officially we can say that Caden Vorel has a career high in saves, 26 and counting. Moon leads Butler 2-1 here in the third period. First period shots on goal, 14-6 Moon. Second period shots, 12-8 Tigers. And thus far, all 3 shots officially of period 3. Moon tries to get its cycle going. Hartman weaving through the right circle, up to Foster. Foster, who has the go-ahead goal in this game, sends it around the boards. Max Haig pinching. Hartman to Haig in the corner. Haig from an angle, that's blocked off by Dugan. Comes to Watson behind the net. Hartman had it bounce between his legs. A fortunate break there for Butler as Zandarski is able to clear it and draw a penalty on one of the Tigers. Hartman's going to go off here for a not very comfortable looking hit on Zach Zandarski, the junior. And it's going to be a 2 and a 10 on Hartman. Kobe Urick, not sure if he's happy with that one or not, but no, I think the impetus behind that one is that Zandarski had his back to the play, and when you get hit in the numbers, they're more likely to call that than not. Bonady will serve the minor penalty. Again, it's a 2 and a 10 on Eric Hartman, the all-star sophomore, for a hit from behind. Butler to the penny power play. Will the third time be the charm for the Golden Tornado on special teams? Hardsock from the half wall. Gurgley with a clear. Watson pressing shorthanded. Vorel had trouble exhausting that puck. Finally, it does come up to center for Hardsock, the Butler captain. Trombat dropping for DeVore. DeVore wide of goal. Simon at left point for the rebound. Simon run into by Foster, who sends him flying. Deflected wide at the side of the net by Trombat. Another penalty coming up on the Tigers. Foster absolutely went with a full head of steam at Simon at the point, and the Tigers are going to be shorthanded by 2 men. roughing the indication against Foster. A huge moment in this game for both teams. Butler with a 5-on-3 power play for 1:17, 10:49 left in regulation, and it's still just a 1-goal game. And a timeout has been called. Now, coming up next Monday night, the push for the 2025 Penguins Cup playoffs concludes with the first of our Week 22 doubleheaders at the Barrel Toyota Complex to start with next Monday night. We shift our attention to Class 3A, a bunch of North Hills area teams in action. A couple of critical games there. Central Catholic at Pine Richland at 7 p.m. next Monday night, and at 9 p.m. North Allegheny against Seneca Valley. Again, that's next Monday night beginning at 7 o'clock on PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV. Here in the penultimate week of 2024-2025 regular season play, the Moon Tigers are trying to close out the year with the number 1 seed out of the Class A Blue Division. And they are getting a game effort from the long since eliminated Butler Golden Tornado. Moon 2, Butler 1, Golden Tornado with a golden chance to equalize. A 5-on-3 advantage for 1:17. Tigers win the faceoff. Reekie the clear. Logan Reekie, that is, this time. Reekie, Gurgley, and Watson, the penalty killers out here for Kobe Heurig. DeVore camped out at the offensive blue line for Butler. Trombetta, Hardsock, the top guns out there for Norm Riffner for this Butler power play. Hardsock on the corner, chased by Logan Reekie. Hardsock pulling back. To the point it comes for Huey. Near side Griffith. Cross ice Hardsock up top to Huey. Huey shooting, save made Relia. Hell yeah, it's Relia at the top of the crease. 44 to go in the 5-on-3. Watson pushes this puck to the corner. Hardsock, the first player on it. To the point for Huey. Huey near side for Griffith. Griffith deflects in front. Turnaround try off the side of the net. Vis-a-vis DeVore. Under half a minute to go in the first penalty. It deflects off a body. Gurgley sending it the length of the ice. Watson in hot pursuit for Moon. Under 10 to go in regulation. Griffith reversing the play. Moon has already killed off one extended power play in this game, trying to do it a second time in a 1-goal affair. Huey dropping for DeVore. DeVore from the circle. Bonity on here for the Tigers. Save made Relia, the rebound to the corner. 35 left in the Butler power play as the Tigers get another clear. It comes all the way out the boards to center. DeVore couldn't handle it. No icing. Haig has to play it, of course. Beyond the reach of Eckert. 15 to go in this Butler power play. Moon 3 for 3 on the penalty kill, trying to make it 4 for 4. And that does it. Foster out of the sin bin. Once again, Moon has killed them both. And Foster will deflect this puck to the near side, where it's kept in the zone by Simon. Midway through this third period, the Tigers protecting that 2-1 lead. Corin leading the 3-on-2 for Moon. Left wing side. Around Simon. Corin to the corner for Eckert. Eckert to the point. It's played beyond Jordan Reekie. Haig has to go fetch. Corin for Eckert. Eckert with a dump in. Vorel leaves it go behind the net. Turnover to the Tigers. Foster with speed. Foster down the middle. Deflected wide. Jordan Reekie on this puck for Moon. Reekie hit up high. Griffith takes control for Butler to Hardsock. Hardsock to center for Hensler. Geibel with a dump in for the Golden Tornado. They're changing behind the play as Moon tries to reset defensively. Turnover to Trombat. Trombat off a skate and right to Logan Reekie. Lead pass to Foster. Foster right wing side. He and Reekie not quite on the same page there, but the bouncing puck comes to Foster, broken up by Trombat. Trombat protecting this puck through center, dancing around Foster, coming over the line and off the blocker of Relia. Relia plays it off his stick out in front. Moon clears the zone. Parker has to retreat. Quinn Tyler bearing down on him. Kept alive by Watson. He interrupts Trombat just enough to regain possession for the Tigers, and one of the Golden Tornado hurt behind the play as Watson tries to drive the net. Overskated by Gallup. Gurgley just on, trying to keep it in the zone, and does with a last-ditch effort. Tyler in behind the net. Aiden DeVore, the injured party for Butler. Gallup behind the cage. Watson trying to take it over. It comes back to Gurgley. Gurgley to Watson. Watson had it deflect all the way off his stick right to Trombat. Hardsock with a hard dump in. Tyler couldn't clear his zone. Gurgley, with under 6 to go in regulation, plays it near side for defensive partner Logan Reekie. Turned over to Simon. Simon couldn't get it out in front. Hensler pressuring behind the net. Moon with a clear. This will not be icing. Griffith settles it down from his own circle. Two-line pass for Simon. Simon to Hensler. Hensler over top the net. Geibel swipes the rebound on goal, and Carson Relia will freeze it. Corin against Hensler for this face-off. Moon controls it, but turns it over. Loose puck in front, cleared out of there by Jordan Reekie. Geibel with a steal. Blocker save made by Relia. Relia, the reaction save. Oh, what a stop there on Zandarski. Right on his doorstep. Icing on the Tigers with 5:11 remaining. Butler with 7 of the last 8 shots on goal in this third period. They're tilting the ice, trying to get an equalizer here late in regulation. Haig lost it to Trombat in the corner. Up to the point for Dugan. Dugan's shot off a couple of bodies in front. Lead pass to Foster. Foster left side. Couldn't fool Griffith. Corin keeps it in the zone. Butler able to clear it back inside the Moon line. Quick out to Corin. Corin couldn't get around Trombat. Foster and company have to tag up. Max Haig surveying the play. One-touch play there by Corin. No icing. Dugan from his own corner. Played back to center. Corin waiting for it. Back to Logan Reekie. Eckert lets it go inside Butler territory. Griffith near side. Almost forgot that puck, but now brings it up to Trombat. Trombat pokes it to the corner. Gurgley defensively for the Tigers. Starts it out for the home team. Watson with space on the left side. Watson to the goal. He goes down and goes into the net behind Caden Vorel as play is whistled dead. Watson trying to buy himself a call there, driving the net, but none forthcoming, it would appear. Face-off will take place inside Golden Tornado territory as soon as they readjust the net behind Caden Vorel. I think the net took a bigger beating than he did, quite frankly. Watson with 23 goals on the season, and he is a big boy, and he used that body of his to drive the net. Try to make something happen, give the Tigers some breathing room late. Tigers with a steal. Vorel unable to cover as the puck eluded Watson. Logan Reeke's two-line pass finds Tyler. Watson kicks it back into his own end. Logan Reeke near side. Outletting for Tyler. Tyler to the corner with 3:15 left in regulation. Moon 2, Butler 1. That pass cut out by Vorel. Butler in transition. Sandarski over the attacking line. Forgot the puck. Gurgley to Watson for DiPietro. DiPietro to center. Threw it to the wrong shoulder of Quinn Tyler. Logan Reeke settles that puck down legally for Tyler. DiPietro to the corner. Huey the first player on it. DiPietro takes it away. Again, the pass out of the reach of Tyler. Sandarski, that's blocked by Haig. Both teams changing personnel midstream. Tigers bring it over the line. Gallup to the goal. Gallup on his backhand. Save made by Vorel, and there is no rebound. Jordan Reeke against Anthony Trombat with time ticking away in regulation. Foster, cross ice for Haig. Down low. DeVore up to Trombat. Trombat in the final 2 minutes of play. His centering pass goes off Corin's skate. Foster and the Tigers get it back to center. It comes up now to David Gallup. Tigers taking their time playing this puck in front of their blue line. Up to center it comes for Gallup. Up to Foster. Foster for Jordan Reeke. Reeke fires, the save is made by Vorel, and a big save at that. The lead pass for DeVore, a little too strong, but DeVore follows this puck to the corner. Out in front it comes. Hardsock fanning on the attempted shot. Looked like Gallup got in the way of that attempt. Griffith toward goal. It's cut off by Corin. Corin up to Jordan Reeke. Reeke persevering. Net empty down to our left. Butler down by 1, skating 6 against 5. Huey over the attacking line. Relia the save, and he'll hang on with 63 ticks to talk. Norm Refner's already used his timeout. Kobe Urick going to keep his in his own pocket for now, with a faceoff coming up in Tiger territory. Butler wins the faceoff. Hardsock try to set it up for Trombat. The puck kept inside the zone by Griffith. Worked back to center by Watson. Watson is going to outrace the Butler defense, and he drew the penalty, and that might be a goal. Let's see what they decide here. Watson, looked like he might have had a path toward the goal. And if a player is fouled en route to a possible empty net goal, officials have the power to award a goal to the aggrieved player. But I don't think they're going to do that here. Instead, it's just going to be a Moon Tiger power play. And Kobe Urig, to wit, wants to know why there wasn't a goal awarded on that play, with Watson trying to get a step on the Butler defense. Caden Vorel, for his part, has to go back in goal and does. Tigers on the penny power play trying to protect this one-goal lead for the remainder of regulation. Butler wins the faceoff. Watson to the corner. Simon behind the net. Gurgley keeps it in the zone. Half a minute left in regulation. Gurgley to the corner for Logan Reekie. And Gurgley will just come back to center and rag this puck. He'll take his time. 20 seconds left. Tigers under no obligation to score here with 15 seconds left. Trombat at center. One last chance for Butler. Trombat from above the circle. Relia has it. And he'll freeze it with 8.3 seconds on the clock. And so Vorel at the other end will come off for a second time. So a Moon 5-on-4 becomes a Moon 5 against 5. Golden Tornado win the faceoff. Hard sock is denied by Carson Relia. It comes back to the point, 1 second left, and that's it. The Moon Tigers grind it out from the Golden Tornado, and Kobe Urig's team is the Class 1A Blue Division champion for the 2024-2025 PIHL season. Hockey hugs for the sophomore Carson Relia, quietly stealing the spotlight from the senior Caden Vorel, who played beautifully in defeat for Butler. Vorel finishing with a season best and career best 30 saves. Relia finishing with 24 stops as the Moon Tigers hang on to defeat the Butler Golden Tornado by the final score of 2-1 here at the RMU Island Sports Center. Again, the Tigers wrap up the 1A Blue Division title. They will be your #1 seed and first round bye holder out of the Blue Division for the Penguins Cup playoffs. Butler concludes its 24-25 campaign with an overall record of 3 wins, 13 losses, 1 overtime win, and 3 overtime losses. The Moon Tigers finish the regular season with an overall record of 17-2-0-1, good for 52 points. Thank you, Todd Kazarowski. Thank you, Finn Kazarowski. Thank you to Kobe Urig and the Moon Area Hockey Association for their cooperation pregame, and thank you for watching and listening. Once again, the Tigers take it from the Tornado. 2-1 your final score. I'm Matt Popchock, and that's all she wrote from the island. You've been watching PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV, the push for the 2025 Penguins Cup playoffs, presented by the Mount Washington Shop and Save. Tornado move the puck from left to right on your TV, computer, or mobile device to begin. And on the game's first shot, Anthony Trombat, the PIHL All-Star. Balance couldn't shoot it cleanly, but gets it back for the Tigers. Drops it to Max Haig. Haig toward goal, save made. It's still loose. Butler clears it. Watson. Watson down the middle, toward goal. Save is made. Oh, Vorel didn't know where that puck was. It was between the pads. And he froze it long enough for a face-off. Up top to brother Logan. Logan on 1 foot. Score! Logan Reekie on the penny power play. Turning around. Trying to slip it to Corin. Instead, he'll take it himself. Watson dangling. Watson firing. Watson just missing. Before regaining possession for the visitors. A misplay there. It's turned over to the Tigers. Watson from the slot. Oh, what a save there by Vorel. And he hangs on. Gallup in the corner. Centering pass. Cut out easily by Seamus Griffith. Gallup gets it back. Draw pass for Corrin. Corrin on the doorstep. Deflected high and wide by Watson. Zandarski inside the moon line. He has a trailer, and the trailer puts that shot just wide. It's loose. Zandarski couldn't hit the exposed net. And the lead pass now to Gallup. Gallup over the attacking line as Jordan Reekie cutting down the middle. The save is made by Vorel, and there is no rebound. Right circle. Down low it comes. Gathered in at the point by the Golden Tornado. It's deflected on Relia, and he hangs on. Played to Dugan. Watson for Foster. Foster slips it to Watson. Watson! Oh, what a save by Vorel! Save again by Vorel from the corner. Eckert trying to find the net from a bad angle. Teams met. And a penalty coming up on the Tigers with 9 to go to the ice cut. Interference to call. Trombat up to Huey. Huey near side for Hardsock. Hardsock toward goal. That might have caught a piece of the pipe. It definitely caught Relia's equipment. Lead pass to Eckert. Eckert tracing the left circle out in front, deflected just wide by Gallup. He had a yawning net, but couldn't hit it. Pulls up, looks for company. Has Reekie down the middle. Jordan Reekie is denied by Vorel, and Vorel leaves his crease to cover this loose puck. Bat through center. Watched by Logan Reekie. Draw pass for Trombat. Trombat on the doorstep. Relia with the save. Gallup up to Foster. Foster on his horse has this puck. Clayton Foster to the goal. Score! Bounce between his legs. A fortunate break there for Butler as Zandarski is able to clear it and draw a penalty on one of the Tigers. Hartman's going to go off here. Near side Griffith. Cross ice Hardsock up top to Yui shooting. Save made Relia. Hell yeah! It's Relia at the top of the crease. Vorel leaves it go behind the net. Turnover to the Tigers. Foster with speed. Foster down the middle. Deflected wide. Puck in front. Cleared out of there by Jordan Reekie. Geibel with a steal. Blocker save made by Relia. Relia the reaction save. Oh, what a stop there on Zandarski. Watson with space on the left side. Watson to the goal. He goes down and goes into the net behind Caden Vorel as play is whistled dead. Fenson-G drew the penalty, and that might be a goal. Let's see what they decide here. Trombat at center. One last chance for Butler. Trombat from above the circle. Relia has it. And he'll freeze it with 8.3 seconds on the clock. Yorik's team is the Class 1A Blue Division champion for the 2024-2025 PIHL season.